Good morning, guys, and welcome to Wednesday. It's just a little bit before I have to go to work. I've woke up this morning and the sun has risen now, as you can see, and it wasn't risen when I woke up, but there's something nice about waking up and being awake for the sun coming up, going from being dark to being light outside. I think probably one of my least favorite parts of the day is when it goes from being light outside to dark outside. Like, I don't mind it being dark outside, like, it's fine, but the transition from light to dark, while the sky looks really nice, as it gets darker, it makes me very sleepy. So, anyway, this kind of feels like it's woken me up a little bit more. Like, it's the opposite thing. Like, being awake for the sun to rise wakes me up a little bit, I guess. But I got up and, well, I still have trouble doing stuff directly after waking up. I set my alarm for 6 a.m. and sometimes I just like crawl back into bed for like a half hour and just lay there and like close my eyes and take a quick little half-hour nap before I actually get up. I think I've been able to wake up before 7, which is very important, that I at least wake up before 7. I think the last few days especially, I've done a pretty good job of, if I do end up like falling back asleep for a little bit, it's only for like a half hour, 45 minutes, and I am able to get started with stuff by 7, which is very important because that's why I set my stuff for 6 a.m. because if I set it for 7 a.m., then if I did fall back asleep like that for a half hour, 45 minutes by accident or on purpose, then I wouldn't be able to get anything done because I would have to leave pretty soon after that. So at least if I get started before 7 or right at 7, then I will have enough time to do things. At least a couple of things I want to do. I was able to work out. I've been able to work out every morning recently, and edited a vlog just now. I'm about to start editing another one. Thought I would take a quick break to vlog right now, just a little bit, and probably won't be able to finish this one before I do end up leaving for work, because I have to go make my lunch right now. And sometimes, like, Giselle has been making my lunches and stuff for me recently, but she's had a little bit of a trouble sleeping, and yesterday she was taking full advantage of her day off and was up a little bit playing Stardew Valley, which I don't blame her for. She was having a lot of fun with it, and I fell asleep super easily even while she was playing it. So I'll say bye before I leave and stuff, but obviously she's not going to wake up as early as me if she stayed up a little bit later, and that's totally fine. Like, I have plenty of time now. The only reason she was doing that before is because I kept on waking up super, like, right before I was supposed to be leaving for work, and I would shower real quick, and get dressed real quick, and eat breakfast real quick, and she would be nice enough to put together stuff for me while I was doing all that stuff, so I wouldn't be late. And now there's not really a reason to be late, because I woke up super early. So anyway, it's been a good morning so far, and I feel good. I always feel good after waking up early and getting stuff done, and it's a feeling that I have to just remember from the morning before, because it's what gets me up. It's like, okay, I know it's gonna be better if I actually just get up. But this morning, though, the only reason that I didn't get up right away, like, I did get up, but I went and like just sat on the couch with a blanket wrapped around me for like a half hour, just like watching YouTube videos for a little bit, because I just like couldn't move. It was so cold. It's so freezing, and I feel alright now. I think that's just because I worked out and showered, and now I'm wearing a hoodie, but before I wasn't, and it's just, it was so cold. And I think I'm going to email. I did try turning up the heat a little bit, or turning it on a little bit, and just like making the temperature go up a little bit on the thermostats, but they don't seem to be working. They don't seem to be doing anything. Nothing is coming out of these vents or anything. So I think my landlord probably has to switch something on, like, downstairs in the basement, and like they'll allow the heat to start being a thing. I think I might email about him about that today. And like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, right now our utility bill is basically nothing. Like, it's kind of crazy. I have us budgeted for a lot more, to pay a lot more in utilities, because I thought it would be a lot more here since the place is so much bigger. But the utilities is really not very much at all. And I don't, like, if we do end up paying like what I've budgeted for, or even a little bit more, like, I'm okay with that as long as it's not freezing in here, as long as I'm comfortable. Like, I would like to be comfortable, although like, we wouldn't have it on all the time. We'd turn it off like before, we go to work, or before Giselle goes to work, and then I can turn it on when I get home if I want to, and all that stuff. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna see if I can get that turned on. And actually, also, I need to email him about our rent check, because it's still sitting there. Like, there's a place in the house that he has me slip the rent check at the beginning of the month, and I put it there, and he still hasn't taken it, and it's kind of worrying me. So I'm gonna make sure he takes that, and I don't get like blamed for not paying rent or something on time when I put it there, like the night before the 1st. So anyway, I'm gonna go finish some vlog stuff, and or at least start some more vlog stuff. I'm gonna start editing the second vlog and make my lunch and then leave. So more than 12 hours later, it's more like 15 hours later, we somehow ended up in a place I wasn't expecting. I'm not entirely altogether too sure how we ended up here, but we did. It's almost ridiculous. it's almost 10 o'clock, and we're at a sushi place because Giselle really wants sushi, and we found a really interesting deal on Groupon,
which neither of us have ever used before.
No, we made an account specifically for this. Giselle, I guess you were just like really craving sushi, so you specifically looked up sushi places and found a Groupon for this place?
Well, actually, it was my coworker. I was like, I really want sushi, and she's like, get on Groupon, I'm sure they have something. I downloaded the app, got on it, and the first deal was like sushi deal. I was like, it's fate.
Yeah, so we're getting like $40 worth of sushi for $15, so that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And so we already paid for it, it's $15. I think we'll pay a little bit extra because it goes over a little bit, and plus like tip and stuff, so it'll be fun though.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll taste really good. We chose 3 rolls that sounded really different that we haven't had before, so it should be an interesting experience.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, and then as soon as we get back home, it'll be my bedtime, so that'll be fun. How do you feel? Our sushi's here.
Slightly overwhelmed.
It looks really good. So this middle one is the tiger eye. It's the jumbo sushi.
Yeah.
This one is
Snow Mountain, I think.
Probably. And this one, yeah, and this one's Phoenix. I'm excited for all of these. I don't know what's in all of them anymore. I don't remember. I wish I could so I could explain them to you, but they look so good. And we're gonna try some.
I'm so excited.
First bite. First bite. I wish I could be trying at the same time, but I want to see you take your first bite. Yay! Is it good?
Yes.
I'm also showing Giselle this video where Aaron from Cedar Sun, the booktube channel Cedar Sun, is making his own covers for his old paperback books.
And turning them into hardbacks. He's binding them himself.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're beautiful. If you haven't seen this video already, I'll link it. You should go watch it. And the sushi is really good, although they're all very big. They're like very large sushis. Yeah, especially this one. That one's the jumbo sushi, but this one's like boxy, so it's like difficult to pick up. It was a fun night of sushi, little date night, and yeah, we were kind of talking about when we were at the sushi place about the first time we ever got sushi together, which was actually the first time we ever met in person. Well, not like at a sushi place, we didn't meet there for the first time, but the first day that we met in person, Giselle flew to Maryland, and we met at an airport, and we like sat there and hugged for like 10 minutes, and I had like flowers behind my back, like hidden behind my back, and like as she was coming towards me, I have like this very vivid memory of her like coming towards me and just looking like this is actually happening, and I was just like kind of like freaking out a little bit, like pacing, and I had the flowers behind my back, and she could obviously see that I had flowers behind my back as she walked up to me, and like I was showing my sides so you could see what was behind my back, and it wasn't like I was adjusting for my pacing as she came towards me. And when she got to me, we hugged for a really long time, and then we went back to my parents' house, and she met my parents, and then later that night we went to sushi together, just the two of us for the first time. And yeah, that was like our first ever like little date night, little dinner date. So that was fun. And yeah, so we were talking about that a little bit. And it was good sushi. It was very good. Not as good as like the place we went to in California right before our wedding, and one of the days right before our wedding, and that place that we always go to in Maryland, which we're going to go to again in November when we go to my parents' house for Thanksgiving. So Anyway, I think it's bedtime now. I am reading this right now, and it's really good. I like it a lot. I'm actually, like, as I read it, I'm, like, thinking about how much I think Giselle will like it. So I'm going to try to get her to read it at some point, and I think she'll like it a lot, because I really like it a lot. And it's Ghost Talkers by Mary Robinette Kowal, who wrote Shades of Milk and Honey, just in case you are only seeing it now in this vlog for whatever reason. But anyway, that's it. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.